recruiters have complained. People just email them CV and cover letter and don't say anything. Ha! Welcome back. Last video we talked about CV. Now we're talking about cover letter. The cover letter, it's a formal letter that you attach with your CV to further explain things that are not on your CV. Not everybody asks for a cover letter, but even if the company doesn't ask, there are cases where you should send a cover letter for your own good. Let's say you're transitioning now. Let's say I've been a customer service relationship manager in the medical industry and I want to transition into the tech industry. And I know that my CV, as much as I want to edit my CV, they will still say that the company was a medical company and that I have not worked in a tech company. But now I want to work in a tech company. So whether or not they ask me for my cover letter, I will include the cover letter. CV is punchline, 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 straight to the point, straight to the point, straight to the point. In a letter now, you have the ability to do a little bit explanation. Your letter, as usual, should have your name, your email signed at the bottom so that they can also reply you. Who you're addressing this letter to, it could be the HR manager, which is the safest. Remember, it's a formal letter, so it should have the address of the company. If you don't want to add your own address, fine, but let your email be there as your own address. It shouldn't be that long. It should always be brief because nobody really has time to read your cover letter. But last 2 weeks, they didn't ask for a cover letter, but I sent it a cover letter. And when they called me for the interview, on the first page of what they had was my cover letter, even for my CV. Although I do take it that is the way I sent it, but the person I was interviewing with had ruled something. So it was obvious that they read through my cover letter and they ruled on some things they wanted to ask me, which they asked me. So which means that even though they didn't ask for a cover letter, I sent a cover letter and they read it. For them to read it and underline things that they were asking me on, they did read it. It means that my cover letter was able to captivate them that they read. So a cover letter is necessary when, like I mentioned, when you are transitioning maybe industries or job roles, you are transitioning and you know that your CV will not be able to convince them as much. Your CV may not be able to tell a lot of story. That's when you can include your cover letter. Whether or not they ask for it, you can include it. Use your discretion and include a cover letter. And make sure your cover letter is brief and straight to the point. And because your cover letter is meant to sell you, I will advise that you write your cover letter using the 4 C's in marketing. So there's a marketing formula called the 4 C's. And the 4 C's, it has to be clear, very clear what you want, what your intention is, why you're writing that letter. It has to be concise but brief. Try your best to cover all you can cover, but make sure you are very brief about it. Don't go and start writing stories that are unnecessary. It has to be compelling. It has to compel them to want to give you a chance. Remember, it's a job. You want them to give you a chance. So it has to be compelling. And then it has to be credible. Don't lie. Resist the urge to lie. Nowadays, there are a lot of companies offering background checks on people. As much as you want to lie, I would always advise people not to lie. If you lie and it works for you, good, great, congrats. But it may not work for you too, and you end up having your integrity compromised. So those are the 4 C's. It has to be clear, it has to be concise, the company address, it has to be compelling, you are addressing this letter, and it has to be clear that I want to speak to the HR manager. This letter should get to the HR manager, or this letter should get to the managing director, or this letter should get to the chief operations officer. You have to be very clear. Your next should be your subjects, which makes it very clear. So that when I hold the letter, I am looking at application for field operations manager. Clear. Now, introduction. I am writing to express my interest in the field operations manager at dash 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 as advertised on LinkedIn or as advertised, full stop. Now you've gotten the person's interest. They know that you're responding to an advert that they put out. You were clear on what you wanted, on who you wanted to speak with, on what you wanted. Now we are going to the concise parts. You have to tell them why you applied for this role. And while telling them why you applied for this role, you have to be compelling. So my background in healthcare operations combined with my master's degree aligns me perfectly for this operational role. I'm skipping some words, I'm trying to be fast. Now I have told them that I have a background. See, I know you want a field operations manager and you are a medical research company. I have a background in physiology, which means I am positioned in the healthcare aspect. 1, 2, I have a master's in public health. You can see where I'm going to. I've read the description and I know that they want somebody with a healthcare background. They want somebody who did chemistry, microbiology, basic medical science, physiology, anatomy, medical laboratory science. So I already told them that, see, I am in line with what she said. And they want someone who's able to talk to hospitals and other healthcare companies. And I'm letting them know that if it's research, I'm in public health, I've done the research. And after them, my work history in so company, so company involved doing this, that. So based on the fact that apart from my educational background, my job too, the job roles I have held, They've given me agility. They have given me clinical and research foundations because I sold medical equipment. Before I sell you an equipment, I have to first of all know what this equipment is for, why you, as a doctor, you need this equipment. So I've done my research. I know what I even go as far as learning diseases and operational procedures. Let's say the doctor is doing open heart surgery. I have to learn the kind of heart conditions that will lead to an open heart surgery and the kind of procedures the doctor will take to have open heart surgery and why the doctor needs that my operating light to be able to do that procedure. I have to do that research so that I can convince the doctor that this light is for you. That has given me a clinical research foundation. And the fact that I also know medical terminologies too. I know how to talk to doctors. I've spoken with doctors. You can see where I'm going to. I'm letting them know that I am the right fit. I'm compelling them to like look at me. I am the right fit. With my letter, I am convincing them for the things I could not say in my CV. I am saying it here. On why you should choose me. CV is just that this is what I've done, no, this is what I've done, no, consider me for the role. But a cover letter is I am here for this, and this is why you should choose me. This is why I should be your best candidate. But you have to make it compress it to be as short and brief and straightforward as possible. When you are done everything, you end it. You let them know that you look forward to hearing from them. Make sure you include your phone number, make sure you include your email so that they can respond to you in whichever way they prefer. So a cover letter is there to prove that you are the right candidate, that you have the culture fit, that you are valuable for them to give you a chance to have an interview conversation with you. And just like the way you saved your CV with your name and also save your cover letter that way, that if your cover letter is different from your CV, you save it. So while they may not always request for a cover letter, I've told you the instance in which you can send a cover letter if you're changing industry or you are changing roles or you just feel like you should include a cover letter. Your cover letter should not even complete one full page. It should be very brief because people have very low attention span and they are busy and they don't have time to start reading for only your letter. We no need to use big words. Though you're not impressing anybody, make your words as simple as possible. Avoid AI dash in your cover letter. Don't use any AI dash. Avoid it. Use simple words. Remember, you're marketing yourself, and is who sells market better that they will buy. Let me give an assignment. Imagine that I own a medical equipment company, and you want to work there. Choose a particular role. Equipment company. Sometimes they have doctors and nurses, they have salespeople, they have customer service relations, they have procurement people, they have engineers, they have IT, and they have accounts, they have legals, they have secretaries. So there are a lot of, so choose type CV or type cover letter in the comment section. Then when I reply, forward the Amarena's Equipment. That is the company now. Amarena's Equipment. Choose your preferred job role. Send me tailor your CV to fit that top job role. Tailor your cover letter to fit that job role and send it to me. My email is merenag, merenag at gmail.com. I'll leave it at the description down. Your email is a very mini cover letter, a mini cover letter. So you can't just send me an email and just forward your CV. Some people do that in job applications. A lot of recruiters have complained. People just email them CV and cover letter and don't say anything. Ha! It's just like entering somebody's DM and just saying hello and you keep quiet. Hello, that what happened? Hello, that who are you? How did you get my number? Why are you messaging me? Just hello. I don't respond to people that say hello. If I don't know you, are you this is your first time sending me message, I just say hello. I will read it and I will ignore it. I might even block you depending on my mood. Hello, that what happened? Hello, what? Is hello your name? Is hello the reason why you're helloing me? A lot of people make this mistake, and if you've been doing it, now you know you need to stop it. First of all, the subject of your email should be that job description. Account manager at Amarena Equipment. That's the subject. I will remember that Amarena Equipment advertised the role of account manager. Good. See, you have to greet me first. We are Nigerians. I don't know for other places. You have to greet me first. Dear Miss Amarachi. Some foreign people they say they don't use dear anymore. They say hello. Okay, hello, Miss Merena. Hello, I'm Merena. Fine. There has to be a salutation. That's part of writing a letter. Your email is brief, semi-formal letter. You don't have to say good morning, ma. You don't know whether the message will come to me in the night or is in the night I will open it. So you don't have to put morning, afternoon. Just dear or hello. It's fine. Dear Amarena, I am writing to apply for the advertised role of account manager at Amarena Equipment. Please find attached my CV and my cover letter. I am available to take any questions or requests you may have. Thank you for your consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Your name, your signature, your email address and phone number at the bottom. Send it. Very CV. I know why you have sent it to me. I can now read it. You've told me you're available. I can call you I can read it, I can do whatever I want to do. But sending it without saying anything, no. And always remember to follow up. If you send a week later, you can send a follow up message. So I'm looking forward to you sending me the sample of your email. Remember, I'm Marina Equipment, you're choosing a job role and you are tailoring it to that. So thank you for joining me. This is the end of day 4. See you on day 5.